Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Any discussion of the hot-button issues facing America has to include immigration, global warming and the environment, and presidential politics. There's no escaping it. Those issues are sure to provoke an argument. But uncharacteristically, I'm not interested in provoking an argument today. Today I rise not to address any of those issues, but to take up an issue just as pressing as, say, gun control. I speak, of course, of the urgency of, say it with me, pickup truck control. Yes, my friends, while we bicker back and forth as a nation about whether we should ban assault weapons, we turn a blind eye, and may I say a deaf ear, to the menace of assault weapons of another type, the big, noisy machines that rule our streets and highways. You see these big rigs every day, and on those occasions you don't actually see them coming, you usually hear them. They're loud. But it's not just the noise, it's the speed that's troublesome for everyone else on the road. For many pickup truck drivers, the speed limit, like a muffler, is just a suggestion. The speed limit plus 10 is pretty much their minimum, and if you're in their way, you can get a close-up look at the impatience on the face of the driver in your rearview mirror. If you drive a car regularly, and there's a good chance you are doing so right now, you already understand that it's not necessarily the car just ahead of you that you have to worry about. It's the pickup truck about to overtake you from the rear. Something happens to otherwise rational human beings when they climb into their pickup trucks. They become road demons. Whether they're on the interstate or the Anthony Wayne Trail, they weave in and out of traffic lanes, even if there's precious little room to weave. The moment their rear bumper is even with your front bumper, they're ready to come on over and cut you off. Do they signal their intentions? Nah, that would take the adventure out of it for them. And when I say they climb into their pickup trucks, I mean it. Some of these vehicles sit so high off the ground, you'd expect them to come equipped with step ladders as standard equipment. There's another scary element to the pickup boys' behavior, and that's what happens when one pickup truck cuts off another pickup truck. I've seen them take off together down the highway, each trying to one-up the other with a cutoff more dramatic and sudden than the last one. The last thing on their minds is whether they are endangering innocent motorists. I read about one such encounter a few years ago when the two drivers began shooting at each other at 80 miles an hour. I had a pickup truck once. It wasn't my choice. I was traveling in Utah, and the only available rental car was a truck. I quickly became a lone wolf, the only pickup in the great state of Utah actually observing the speed limit. You should have seen the angry faces of all those Utah dudes in their F-150s and Silverados as they went flying by me. Man, if looks could kill. Well, I don't know that there's anything we can do about all this. Regulating bad behavior is a nearly impossible proposition. You know what they say, outlaw pickup trucks, and only outlaws will have pickup trucks.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.